Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Vasilikis, and in this video I'm going to show you the best drugstore makeup brushes for beginners and also how you can start your makeup brush collection. You can use your makeup brushes in a lot of different ways, and that makes it very difficult to figure out what brushes you need, especially when you're starting out with makeup. For this reason, I'm going to keep this video very simple and I'm going to explain to you the different uses of each brush, because every brush you can use it for a lot of purposes. Like for example, an angle brush, you can use it to apply your gel eyeliner or even to define your brushes. Your brows! Brows, not brushes! I'm going to show you affordable and drugstore makeup brushes. Most of them are cruelty free. Only 2 or 3 of them I think have natural bristles. All the other have synthetic. Share this video with a friend that wants to find the perfect makeup brushes in a good price. And let's start with the face brushes. The first part of our makeup routine is the foundation, and the easiest way to apply your foundation is with a sponge. I have here my favorite from Catrice Cosmetics. I have also this here. This one is the Wonder Blender by AOA, the Miracle Sculpting Sponge by Real Techniques, and also the Miracle Complexion. Names. Both of these are not very easy to wash. They are very soft and it is very easy to shed them while you're trying to wash them. This one is also not so easy to wash it. It reminds me a lot of the Beauty Blender. The easiest to wash is of course my favorite, this one here. This is one of the most durable sponges ever. You can squeeze it and I have used it today. This is how it looks when it is damp, and all of these sponges are dry. The upper part of this sponge is not very small for the under eye area or the inner corner, but you can squeeze it and blend your product in there if you want, and this is a very nice sponge. This is the easiest way. The fastest way is with a brush. You can apply your foundation first with a brush, and after that go back with your sponge for the lines of the bristles. I have here the most common foundation brushes. There are so many, and this one here is by Essence, the Makeup Buffer brush. As we can see, this one here has a lot of bristles and it is flat on the top. With this type of brush you're going to have a more flawless finish rather than with this one here, the flat synthetic brush by Morphe. This is from a brush set. I just want you to see the shape of it. It is like a dome, so this is a completely different brush. Most of the times with this type of brush you're going to have some lines from the bristles, and that's why I said that you're going to use your sponge again. If you are on a budget, you can start with a sponge first. You can't go wrong with a sponge, and after that you can try also some foundation brushes. After that we want to set the foundation, and we can do that with a powder brush like this one here. It is like a big tapered fluffy brush. Usually I'm using this side of the brush to take the powder, and after that I'm dabbing on my face. I'm not blending, I'm just lightly tapping. And after I have applied everywhere powder, I just blend a little bit very lightly, and if I have any excess powder on my face, this way it is going to go everywhere. This one is by Morphe and it is from the Candy Apple brush set. You can find a similar brush if you're not able to find specifically this one. Do we agree that this is a very big brush for the eyes? So we also need another brush to set with powder the concealer that we have on the eyes, and we can use a smaller brush. I do the same thing with this brush as well. I'm taking the product with this side and very lightly I'm tapping on the under eye area and also all over my eye. This brush is very soft. You need very soft brushes for your face, for your eyes, because you're going to apply products and blend them on your skin. You don't want to have scratchy brushes. This brush is like a bigger eyeshadow brush. Let me show you how an eyeshadow brush usually is. This is by Essence and I usually use it for my eyes, and this one here that I use it to set my concealer, it has longer bristles, it is fluffier and bigger, and that's because we're going to use it on a bigger area of the face. It's not like the eyeshadow brush that we're going to use it only on the eyelid or very close to the lashes. Some of you told me that you never set your concealer. Do you? I do. For bronzing your face, you can use a big fluffy brush like this one here by BH Cosmetics. This is number 1. With big and fluffy brushes, you're going to have a very blended and airbrush finish for your contouring or your bronzing products. Also, with this size of a brush, you're going to have less mistakes. If you want a more precise application, you can use a smaller brush like this one here. This is the mama. This is the little child. Can't help it. For a more precise application, you can use a smaller brush like this one here by Essence. This is Santa's little helper. With this bigger brush, you're going to have a more diffused effect on your skin. And also this brush here, you can use it for blush. If you don't like very intense highlighters, you can also use it to apply your highlighter. It is going to be very diffused with this one here. Another way to use the bigger brush is to set your foundation with powder. And I usually do that when the other brush is not clean. You can also use this brush for contouring, and this one has shorter bristles. It has an angle shape. It is also fluffy, but it's not as big as the 2 previous brushes. As you can see, with this one here, you can apply your contouring products and also your blush precisely, because this fits also for the highest points of the cheeks, and then blend it towards the contouring. And you can also use the tip of the brush here to apply your highlighter, and after that with circular motions you can blend all the products together. This way you're going to have a more natural finish, because no one is going to see any visible lines between your highlighter and your contouring and the blush. If you want to place your highlighter strategically, you can use smaller brushes like this, and this is by BH Cosmetics number 4. I also have number 5. As we can see, number 4 is a little bit bigger and it has a dome shape like here. It is also round and very fluffy. When you have shorter bristles, you're going to have a more precise application. As we can see, this brush is flexible. That means that the highlighter is going to look more airbrushed on the skin. This highlighter is by Makeup Obsession and it is the Mega Honey highlighter. I'm going to take number 4 and it gives a more flawless... Ooh, this highlighter is very intense. With this brush you can apply the highlighter on a bigger area of your face and faster. With the smaller brush you can highlight, for example, your nose or a smaller area on your face, on the cupid's bow. Let's continue with the eye brushes. To pack the color on the eyelid, you're going to need some eyeshadow brushes. This one here is by Essence. It has short bristles and it is a little bit fluffy. I like that because I can use the tip of the brush to blend any eyeshadows very close to the eyelid but in the crease. A lot of times with this brush I'm also bringing the color upwards because it is fluffy and it is easy to blend eyeshadows. I have another one by Wet n Wild. This one here reminds a little bit foundation brushes. The tip of the brush is pointed, it's not fluffy, and with this one I'm not able to blend the eyeshadows very well in the crease because it's not fluffy. You can also use this brush if you want to do the cut crease technique on your eyes because it is thinner at the edges. That means that you can cut the crease with this brush. So, you can also use this one if you want to blend your concealer because it is a little bit bigger. As you can see, the Essence brush is smaller. For the lower lash line, I prefer smaller brushes because it is easier to see what you're doing. I like this one by Essence. It is the smudging brush and it is very easy to use this one. You can also use the tip of your eyeshadow brush. This one is a little bit bigger for my eye shape and size. If you have bigger eyes, you can definitely use your eyeshadow brushes for the lower lash line as well. You can also use this brush if you want to highlight the inner corner or your brow bone. Also to give definition on the outer V of your eyes. I'm just giving you ideas. There are so many blending brushes that I'm going to show you the most common ones, and I have here the fluffy round brushes. This one here is by Essence, and it is one of the biggest brushes that I use on my eyes. With this one I'm applying the first crease colors, and after that, to contour my eyes and give more definition, I'm using smaller brushes like this one by Wet n Wild. It is very easy with both of these brushes to blend your eyeshadows and have a flawless and beautiful finish. And if you want a smaller brush for your crease, you can also try the BH Cosmetics brush number 5 that I previously said that you can use for your highlighter. You can also use it on the eyes. It is one of my new favorite brushes, this one here, and you can see that it is even smaller than these two. Another brush to highlight the inner corner is this pencil brush by Morphe, or you can use any pointy fluffy small brush like this one here. It fits exactly in the inner corner, and you can blend the eyeshadow upwards or inside the lower lash line. You can also use this brush to give a little bit of definition on the outer corner as well. You don't necessarily need both of these brushes, the smudging brush by Essence and the pencil brush. Angle brushes are very useful when you want to apply gel eyeliner or eyeshadows very close to your lashes, and also if you want to define your brows with eyeshadows or cream products like brow pomade. And I have here two brushes by Essence, the eyebrow brush and also the precise eyeliner brush, and you can use both of these for your brows or your eyeliner. Let me know if you have ever tried these, and also if you use angle brushes, do you like them, or do you apply your eyeliner with a different brush? To blend any products on your brows, you're going to need a spoolie that you can find anywhere, and if you have a brow pencil that has a spoolie on the other side, you don't have to get this. I don't remember the brand of this, and it was only €1, so you can find a very affordable spoolie. You can also use your spoolie to remove any excess mascara from your lashes. Sometimes they get clumpy. To apply any lip products on your lips, you can use a lip brush. This one here is by Essence, and it has a pointed shape. With the tip of the brush, you can outline the lips, and you can also blend the product on the lips. One more thing, it is very important to wash your brushes and keep them clean. You can watch here how you can do it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and also click on the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!